John 123 Canada 42 said, "Hey, good morning, Bobby."
Good morning.
John 123 Canada 42 said, "Good morning, Gary Alice." Gary Watson said at John 123 Canada 42. Blake H said, "Good morning, Rad."
Good morning.
Caesar Cantu said, "Good morning, be your best friend. Is Wednesday morning good morning for you too, all for your friends."
Good morning.
John 123 Canada 42 said, "Good morning, Kevin." Turtle Truck 16. Thanks for following.
Thanks for following.
Alice Usher
Was that Turtle Truck?
said, "Hi, John."
There's a few trucks pulled in here during the night time, looks like. And I don't have a new cord, but I got a different cord hooked up. I'm gonna see if that makes a difference today.
Alice Usher said, "Hi, Bobby."
Alice, how you doing?
Kevin Towler said, "Morning, John 123 Canada 42. Tristan Payne said, "Hey, y'all."
Tristan,
Magnetic
how you
Connection and Johnny BK20 said, "Good morning, Bobby and everyone else.
Good morning, Magnetic.
Another beautiful day to meet you. Honk honk, we are rolling again."
We're rolling. do the anesthesia part, you'll go in there, you'll fall asleep, you'll wake up, and them teeth will be gone, man. Now, if you're not doing the anesthesia where they put you to sleep, it might be a little different story. I don't know what to tell you. But if they're putting you to sleep, oh man, it's just another day is all it is. Midday nap is what you'll be doing, and you'll wake up with a few less teeth. No worries, man. You'll go in. The way they done me, they put the mask on me. They didn't even say, count or anything like that. I went out. I woke up and it was done. I wasn't even real groggy when I woke up from my last one. The first time I woke up, I was groggy and doing all that craziness like what they show on the YouTube videos, the TikTok videos. I don't know how much craziness I was talking, but the last time, it was just like I took a nap, that was it, and woke back up. Two of my jaw teeth pulled out on account of my wisdom teeth. Had one of my wisdom teeth pulled out and another jaw tooth. It didn't take no time.
Said, hey Bobby.
Saps, how you doing?
Said, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it don't take no time to recover.
Kenwood 709. Said, hey Tim. Tristan, hey. Said, oh, okay. early bird catches the worm. Has Bobby's truck been hijacked? I know Bobby is not up this early.
It's on automation mode, autonomous mode. So yesterday I had the spasm in my back, right? My upper back, not my lower back, upper back. I woke up this morning and it was a little bit sore. I think it might be my mattress. Either that or I'm just sleeping funky, one or the other.
Kenwood 709 said, hey Mark. Kenwood 709 said, hey Tristan. Jim Rockford said, Bobby, have a safe and blessed day, brother.
Well, thank you, Jim.
Kenwood
Have a safe,
709
blessed day as well.
said, hey Anna. Tristan, hey. Said, hey Kenwood.
I did put Weatherford, Oklahoma in the title, right? I didn't do much with the title other than, oh yeah, I did put Weatherford and Amarillo.
Cal 10 said, Bobby is driving in his sleep. Mark Cooler
Right.
said, good morning Kenwood. Soul Dasher Joni said, what a dragon is getting old, LOL.
I know, right?
Kenwood 709 said, that's no good. I need a new mattress too.
Yeah.
Mine is just not doing good. CW
Well, mine, is the
said,
one
do
that
you have
comes
this
with the
problem
truck.
with the back before home time?
No, I didn't. And
Edward S. said, hey Kenwood.
I didn't have it before home time, and
Jim
it
Rockford
could very well be
said,
from
National Catfish Day.
sleeping on the nice mattress to coming back to this mattress.
Tristan, hey. Said, alright, I'm going to get this bull crap done now. He'll be back later.
Alright, man.
Kenwood 709 said, hey Edward.
Just relax. It won't. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be. You might not probably want to get on for a few hours, and even chat, but maybe tomorrow before you're actually feeling good enough to get on and chat. Maybe not. It just depends. It depends on you, really.
Texas Rail Fan said, good morning Hot Rod.
You got this, though, man. You got this. Texas Rail Fan, how you doing? I did, but nothing that would have, nothing that strenuous. I don't think. I did mow the yard. That was pretty tough in itself, but that was like, I think Saturday maybe. Good going through the windows, man.
Said, hey Bobby, hope you're okay today. Chin up, keep a smile around.
Freaking up here and again, I need it. Don't have mercy. Let that air blast. That might be what it is. I think maybe we'll see. It's still on 100%. Once it finally breaks its 100% mark, we'll see how quick it starts or how quick it drops. Yeah.
Edward S. said, Bobby, did I hear you say you are only driving 2 hours?
Well, 2 hours on this stream, give or take. Well, it's a little more than 2, about 2.5. Till around 10 o'clock on this stream, and then there'll be the next stream, whatever it is, that'll be the next stream. But
Drew Lochner said, Bobby, what state do you live in?
Tennessee, man. some people or some drivers, they park on the ramps every day or every night. They don't try to find truck parking, at the truck stops or anything like that. That's the way some drivers do. That's the ramps are their go-to spot all the time. And that's the way it's been for forever, since I've been out.
Morning, Bobby.
Dennis, how you doing? That's the way it's been since I've been out here driving.
Where Bobby is from. You keep going through the window. Stick around longer and see the chat.
Right, stick around a little bit longer. He's probably already gone. But yeah, there's some drivers, that's just their spots to park. They choose to park on them ramps. They don't do it because they have to. They just, a lot of drivers choose to. A lot don't, but a lot do. I'm not going to say most, but.
Drew Walker said troll spray.
See, he just troll sprayed himself, so
CW
he missed
Sharp
everything that was said.
Said good morning from sunny Clearwater, Florida, 82 degrees, Gulf breeze, 5 miles per hour.
Clearwater, how you there? 82 degrees. We got 78 here.
Said beautiful scenery. I would love to move out of Jersey and live out west. Too much traffic in Jersey.
Oh yeah, there's a whole world of difference from Jersey compared to something like this right here. I used to drive up there all the time. The last company that I worked for was out of Jersey. Lincoln Park, I think it was where they moved to. They didn't. When I started with them, they wasn't in Lincoln Park, but before I left, they had moved their office to Lincoln Park. I can't remember which little town it was when I started with them. Dang it, man, that air is cold. Bumper sticker.
Mike said, morning Bobby, morning y'all.
Good morning, Mike. How you doing?
Said I got 22 subscribers.
22? Climbing, man. Did you brush your hair? Maybe you get a little more. Which that don't mean anything because it was having its days where it was doing good and then not doing good. Say her.
Rick said, no, I haven't. Not sure. I want an LOL. Drew Walker said, I got a haircut.
Yeah, you got a haircut like 3 months ago, man. That stuff's had to be gone back out by now.
Dennis McCanich said J got 3 Drew.
What? sleepers like that. The one, it was just,
Said what a rig, stinking show off, lol.
I know, right? It was just a little bit bigger
Said I
than
remember
normal.
to do my thumbs up smiling face with 3 hearts, smiling face with 3 hearts.
It had just a little bit more moving around in it, you know, bigger
Said
bed.
banana flavored moon pie is pretty good.
The other one though, now that was
Said, how are you doing,
Saznak's.
Mike?
His was pretty decent size. He had the table, the bed, shower, kitchen, or kitchenette, whatever you want to call it.
car wash at Wilkes-Barre already. Deborah Warner said, I knew you weren't going to get that exactly.
I might end up not getting that letter till tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Quit playing on your cell phone, sir.
Mark Bullitt said there was yet another Gary busy look at the truck stop yesterday. I saw me being at the pilot. Drew Lochner said, have you learning to T101.9? Deborah Warner said,
Okay.
Bobby, I just woke up. It is 73 degrees in North Aurora, Illinois. There you go, my friend. Ended up back in the hospital. She sprained her leg. She called me this morning. Deborah Warner
Hopefully she gets feeling
said, I
better
can
soon.
see it now. If I was sitting with you and Tasha right now and I pulled a joke, you guys would look at each other, look at me, and going home, what did she say? LOL.
What's she talking about?
SC Knightsky said, good morning, Bobby and gang.
SC,
Early
how you
start
doing?
today.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have already been there, but
Benjamin Bloom said, 99. Hip J said, when we'll get diesel under $3. Kenwood 709 said, hey, I'm back.
welcome back.
Rick said, hey, Kenwood. Deborah Warner said, hey, Kenwood, welcome back. Edward S. said, boom. Mike
You
said,
guys
morning,
and
Kenwood.
gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome.
Kenwood 709
Thanks so much for the first
Said
100
Rick
thumbs
Deborah.
up right here at Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it.
Kenwood
Smash some for the
709
salty crew.
said Mike.
Butter up that popcorn. Enjoy the rest of the
Benjamin
ride.
Blue said, boom.
Now we do love
Locker
the Misfits
Said, I
around
see
here.
your truck on 511 PA.
How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches.
Deborah Warner said, hey, Rick. Rick said, hi, Deborah. Deborah Warner said, no matter Sorry, the mailbox is full. Try again another day. Mike said, never mind, he's back, LOL.
Man, I tell you what. So them motorcycles right there, the middle one, he had
Long
a
Island
Insta
D.
360 on his
Said,
bike.
hey, Rick.
Bunch of weekend warriors, welcome to Texas.
Rick said, hi, D.
It's not even the weekend, is it?
Deborah Warner said, okay, that's okay, Bobby. Deborah Warner said, Bobby, luckily I didn't have a cup of coffee in my hand, but you made me jump. LOL, peeled myself off them. Rick said, no, it's hump day, Bobby.
Hump
Mike said, midweek warriors.
Midweek warriors, there you go. They obviously never been to Texas before since they was out there taking their picture at the Texas
Dedicated
sign.
Lazy said, only Wednesday.
I got a short up. A couple of motorcycles at a state line right on the side of the house. Now in the short, I did say that they was taking their picture, but they wasn't. I don't think. I think they was broke down. But man, I tell you what, that was coming out of Vicksburg a couple of years ago, and there was about 4 motorcycles sitting at the state line
said, and it's
sign.
only Wednesday, LOL. Long Island D.
That was so
That day.
close.
Bacagwebo said, bye, have an appointment.
Cobwebo, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with the kids next time. There you go. That could have been tragic, because I was sitting there paying attention to a dang train, and then it's up out of nowhere, 4 motorcycles stopped right in the middle of the lane.
Mike said, in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah.
That's short.
Right.
Question mark.
Right. I don't know what the name. Something about taking pictures at the state line. I don't remember what I had it titled, but yeah, that short. Sitting in the middle of the bridge. Yep.
Mike said, okay, different short.
No, that's it. It's that one where it's motorcycles. They was stopped in the middle of the bridge crossing over the Mississippi
Mike
River,
said, oops.
the Louisiana state line.
Martin Trejo said, hello, Mr. Bobby.
How you doing? No breakfast this morning. Before you even tap it in, I hadn't ate nothing. dang French fries. I think it was just yesterday we was discussing how I don't like French fries. Don't eat them. Might have been day before yesterday. I don't know. get higher than
Said
70.
just wow, that's all I can say.
I know, right?
Buddy
Wow.
Reed. Said are you writing a book, Martin? Medicated crazy. Said he ate camel sandwich and nitro. Misfit train fan. Said good morning all.
Good morning. Yeah, there.
Drew Locker. Said are you loaded?
I am loaded, man. I am.
Bruce Harper. Said number 142.
42. Let's go. Thank you, Bruce. Pretty shaped up.
Rick. Said I swear some come here just to text with the sound off. I really believe that.
Sometimes, man.
Alar Values. Said howdy Bobby.
Alar,
Deborah
how you
Warner.
doing?
Said good morning. Vitamin. Said good morning all.
Good morning, Vitamin. How you doing?
Praise that praise. Said what type of cargo are you hauling today?
It's always popcorn. It never changes. Always popcorn. Popcorn or sailboat fuel.
Buddy Reed. Said Rick, some of those folks may be in class. Mike. Said and look away when they aren't commenting. Alar Values. Said I got home and going good.
Going good. I know. That freaking truck guy that was behind me.
Long Island Dave. Said hi buddy. Long Island Dave. Said hi Alar. Buddy Reed.
one yesterday, Oklahoma City basketball. Okay, there was one of those buses yesterday on the opposite side, with a tow truck. The tow truck had his hood up. That's the reason I even noticed it. Then, of course, I noticed that top.
Said Buddy when they were in line for a brain. They heard train and took one.
Then I noticed the top part where it's open seating. I didn't know what kind of bus it was. I didn't know it was Oklahoma City basketball, but he was headed in the opposite direction. I didn't see all that writing on the side, though. Well, maybe I just couldn't distinguish what it said, but yeah, there was a tow truck that had him hooked up, but the tow truck had his hood up.
Mike said them. Folks are blissfully running down the road and don't know where they are.
Right.
Drew Lochner said, "How old are you, Bobby?"
Old enough, Drew. My age has never been something that I've ever worried about or even kept track of. I have to do mathematical problems to figure it out. Motorcycles again. Let's see what it is their patch said. I was able to read it the last time they passed. I just forgot what it said.
Mike said, "I lost count a mile back."
Alright. Rare breed. So the one on the blue bike, he was the second bike.
The drifter from the hours said, "Hi, hand pink waving."
Drifter, how you doing? That one on the middle bike, he was the one that was posing in front of the Welcome to Texas sign.
Tara Turner said, "Good morning.
Good morning,
I
Tara.
cannot hear the chat today because I'm at work, but I still wanted to drop by and say hello to all of the Ride Along gang. I hope you all have a lovely day."
Well, somebody lives there and know that I said hello. Always as safe as possible. Nobody clipped that clip for me yesterday. I was like, dang it, man. Not one person. Nobody. Now I have to manually go back and look
Thomas
for it.
Porteous said the buses are for soccer club world champions.
Soccer
Buddy
club?
Reed
It's a
said it
basketball
looks like
though.
they forgot the kitchen sink. Mike said, "Hello, Tara."
just the front part of it. I mean, it didn't matter how much time, just the lunch break. So that I could go back and make a short out of the taste testing it. I don't even know the name of the restaurant now. It's in the video, but Hillbilly Cafe or whatever it was. Just any section of that particular part, it don't matter if it's right at the start or right in the middle or right at the end, just so that I can find it easier. I was gonna make a taste testing clip out of it. That's all I was gonna do.
Buddy
mobile homes one time.
Medicated crazy, said Tara. We have those off work, otherwise known as HR.
That would have
Rick,
probably been
said Tara. LOL. Keep up the good work. You're doing a great job.
a
Sir
good paying
Handel,
one, but
said arrived here from LeClaire at around 7:30 a.m. Stay with my family in LeClaire usually during my off time.
10 gotcha.
Buddy Reed, said hello Alice. I was busy but heard you through Meg.
See, now that particular box, he probably don't have a whole lot of extras in his. Just a bigger bed and maybe a little bit more storage space. As far as like shower and bathroom and kitchenette, he probably don't have a lot of that. He might have a little sink area. He might have a shower in it, maybe. But with the size of that box, he don't have much extra in that one, except for space.
Tara Turner, said haha thanks, Rick. Just trying to stay mysterious enough that HR doesn't know whether to promote me or file a report. Sir Handel, said we'll likely be at Iowa 80 until 1 p.m. when I will return back to LeClaire.
Damn, oh man.
Mike, said lots of room to move around.
Yeah, some of them, that's all they are, is just a little more room to move around, not necessarily more stuff. It's like the one I was telling you guys earlier that I've been in two.
Said LOL Tara.
The one was kind of similar to that one. You know, he had I think he might have had a sink in it, I'm not sure.
Medicated
But he had the
crazy,
bigger bed and
said Tara.
more storage space.
Flying under the radar.
The like the shower and the toilet, he didn't have that in there for sure. He might have a little 2-burner stove on a countertop, maybe.
William Robel, said howdy Bobby. Welcome back to Texas. By the way, today is June 25th, not the 24th.
Uh-oh. I'll have to fix that. Appreciate you pointing it out. So I'm sitting at 87% on my phone battery. It may very well be my cord. Has been the problem for the last month. It's took me a month to realize it.
Tara Turner, said exactly. I'm not just flying under the radar, I built a hammock down here. Medicated crazy, said LOL. Tara, keep throwing that paper through the paper shredder. They will never know.
They'll never know the difference, man. to an hour's worth of traffic. Around 30 minutes, I think. 35, something like that, 40. Had it not been for that, I would have probably been able to made it to Sayre.
Said I have the best birthday gifts every 6 months. LOL, I celebrate my happy day on Christmas.
Dang it.
WYOBT. Said hope you slept well, Bobby, after that drive.
Yeah, I slept pretty good. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
James Ewing. Said about hour half I'm heading to attorney. Hopefully it goes well. LOL. Long Island Dave. Said happy birthday BT.
truck right here that's passing is the one that disappeared earlier. I think.
Long Island Dave said if you order extra rye bread, you can feed 4 people.
He must have pulled off to kick a tire. Got back on his way.
said happy birthday BT. WYOBT said thanks James. Sir Handel said did we just pass the Leaning Water Tower?
Yeah.
Buddy Reed said did you see it? Elizabeth M. said WYO face red heart shape, Jeetsy Misfit. Sir Handel said Broome, Texas. Benjamin Bloom said Wing Mills.
delivering in Amarillo. Amarillo by morning. That was actually what I was going to put in the title today, but I forgot.
Elizabeth M. said, I wish my stomach was as flat as this terrain. LOL face blue smiling. Sir Handel
Me too.
said truck parking
Do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches.
Long Island Dave said hello Ron, keeping cool I hope. Mike said hey RLT. Alice Usher said hi Kimberly. Sir Handel said we do love the Misfits around here. James Ewing said boom. Anna Metallica said wow. A hero truck driver saved the life of a man who was trapped in a fire on the 3rd floor of a building. The truck driver reversed as close to the building as possible. WYOBT said eyes pink heart-shaped popcorn yellow striped smile.
I know.
RLT 78 said hey Dave, yes sitting inside. Anna Metallica
That's pretty cool.
said so the man could safely jump onto the trailer. WYOBT
For sure.
said scuba heart hands light blue heart.
That is cool.
WYOBT
Awesome.
said Anna Misfit. RLT 78 said hi Mike. Long Island Dave said hey Anna. Mike said hi Anna. Deadshot Gaming said it's not so hot here today, only in the 70s today. We had a storm yesterday that helped.
Only in the
Anna
70s
Metallica
compared to 100
said
yesterday? Dang.
Foster app said chatbot is way behind what's on the screen.
Huh.
WYOBT said higher RLT. Rick said happy birthday ho WYO, enjoy your day, wishes you an awesome day. WYOBT said hiya Kyle. Anna Metallica said Dave, Mike. WYOBT said oh thanks Rick. RLT 78 said hello WYO. Sir Handel said that's 20 degrees cooler.
30 degrees cooler, ain't it?
Mike said sometimes Meg reads slow head.
She did get behind
Carl
sometimes.
Johnson said Meg is not behind.
No, sounds like she got caught up.
Praise that praise said 98 degrees in my city today.
According to the truck, we got 82 here in Amarillo, Texas. We are, according to the GPS, in Amarillo now.
Rick said WYO no name calling loud, you feeling okay LOL. Sir Handel said Potter County line. Sir Handel said Amarillo, Texas. Deadshot Gaming said good morning Rick. Anna Metallica said Meg hasn't had her coffee this morning LOL.
So I'm not sure
Rick
if there'll be a live stream after
said
this one
gaming time.
today or not. Just have to wait and find out. Maybe there will, maybe there won't. Just got a couple more minutes left on this one. So I appreciate everybody stopping in and hanging out. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you didn't get it on the way in,
said we'll be
please get it
Amarillo
on the
by
way
morning
out.
Foster app
Yeah, Amarillo
said
by
agreed
morning.
Anna Metallica. James Ewing said gaming I take that 70 LOL. Anna Metallica said Foster app.
Just keep your eyes peeled. That's all I can say on the next line. here in about 3 to 4
Sir
miles.
Handel said take care everybody. See ya next time. RLT78 said Benjamin, you eat more pizza than me.
Alright, we are.
Said I'm gonna slip on out and avoid the crowd at the door. LOL later, Bobby. No need to say the usual. I'll remember from yesterday. Face blue smiling. James Ewing said you have a great day, Bobby.
Hopefully I get another live stream started up here in a little bit, but I don't know, so we'll catch everybody back as soon as I'm able to make it back. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thanks for stopping in.